Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more... Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? But welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Trails into Reverie. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we hit a lock in C's route, but now we've unlocked more things 2 days later for Reen and Lloyd. So it's been a while for Lloyd. Let's go ahead and return to him. Definitely got to catch up to see what craziness they're enduring now, because Reen made an appearance in C's route last episode, but we have...
wish was to be free.
Right.
Crossbell to have true freedom. Freedom that no one would be able to take from us again. Behind that wish was one burning desire to be proud once more. We wanted to reignite the pride that everyone in this land held deep in their hearts.
And they won't let us live. They won't let us have a Crossbell for Crossbellans.
It was finally within our reach. All we had to do was grasp it. So why? Why couldn't we?
Rufus! Rufus!
What?
Rufus! Rufus!
When did that happen?
The very picture of a hero. However, Crossbell has no need for you any longer. Now kindly get off the stage.
We didn't make the choices we did to be heroes. The path we chose was so we could finally...
A new story is in motion. Your fate is but one thread intermingled with many. Now, rise from your slumber.
Is that Adios? Or is it the Grandmaster?
Was that all just a dream?
I thought we'd be in
Lloyd?
jail.
Risha,
She must have gotten us.
Thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Are you in any kind of pain?
I'm fine. But where am I? What happened to the ceremony? What about Crossbell's independence?
Yeah, she got us out of there.
Crossbell City was occupied again by the Ebon Defense Force and their commander, the self-proclaimed supreme leader, Rufus Alborea.
And it's probably just us. I'm sure everybody else is enduring their stints in jail, because Lloyd's already been. With what's-his-face? The guy who just made a reappearance. Rossi.
Rufus! 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 Rufus!
Oh, right, they're possessed. Somehow.
Damn it.
Lloyd! Open your eyes, Lloyd! It's all over.
Dang.
Don't give up!
Right.
Pull yourselves together. This isn't over yet.
There are still people here who haven't lost their minds. Take Lloyd and run.
If anyone can turn all of this around, it'll be the SSS.
Well, I'm not seeing any other options.
All right, let's make a break for it. Split up and get out of the city.
Understood. I'll scan for a safe route. I'll go after Kia. Risha, you take care of Lloyd. Got it.
Yeah. We all know who that is. So Ellie is by herself with Kia? Interesting choice, but...
So we were forced to split up. I hope they made it out okay. What about Kia and Cecile? They came to watch the ceremony. Are they all right?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Everybody else is still back there.
I've gone scouting a few times since the ceremony ended 2 days ago, but I haven't come across any leads about what happened to them. Or Elia and Sully, for that matter.
I'm sure we all know what's going on with Elia, but who knows?
Oh. Damn it! How could I have let this happen? Protecting Crossbell was our duty.
It was a literal blindside. It came out of absolutely nowhere.
Lloyd.
Staying here isn't an option. I have to see for myself what's happening in the city. Risha, will you come with me?
Of course she will. You don't even have to ask.
Yes, of course.
All right. So we're at the, we're probably around where we got the fishing poles and stuff. East Crossbell Highway Boat Shack. Sure are. Yep. Lloyd's Route Act 2, Lost Heroes. And there was pleroma grass around here too. Whatever medicine you gave me is some really powerful stuff. I was injured pretty badly, but even the worst of my wounds have already healed. It's an ointment made from a recipe passed down for generations between those who bear Yin's name. That was the last I had, sadly. It's powerful, but not a miracle. Your wounds can still reopen, and there's nothing it can do to help you regain your stamina. So try not to overdo it, alright? Are we about to lose a lot of our power? Got it. I really owe you for using what you had left on me. Okay, let's get moving. Character note added, Lloyd 1. I should probably check floral bottle. Alright. We're already decked out with everything that we could possibly be using. And let's go ahead and take out some frustrations on this thing.
Our shot.
These... Oh, they've only got... So we don't keep... Because we just bought more battle scopes. And it looks like we don't keep our stuff across routes. They've never worried about continuity like that before. Venom plant, level 102. A venomous plant that disables its prey with its putrid breath so it can feast in peace. It's weak to fire and wind.
Let's go.
No, we didn't lose anything. We can get them all with a zero breaker, though.
Zero breaker!
And now we can act for free. Delay minus 50%. Let's do this.
Break them! Raging hammer!
I'm going.
And there we go. We want something that gets everybody. Easy enough. Even though we are taking crazy amounts of damage.
Let's go. There's
All
no
right.
stopping us.
So far, so good. Can't complain. Oh, there's a ton of new stuff back here.
Hey! Now's our chance.
So we're gonna save, because that thing back there looks a little meaner. Oh! I don't have any thingamabobs. She has Analyze, though.
Marcus, activate.
Alright. Tomb Beetle, level 102. An insect of the spirit world that dwells in dark places. Its dangerous breath leaves its victims feeling ill. It's weak to earth and wind.
Right.
So you've got zero craft, and you already know what that means. First, we'll issue this.
Raging hammer!
Right.
There we go. All right, buddy boys.
Here.
Yeah, Zero Craft is crazy. And we got some new crafts. We're gonna have to remember to check those out, just to make sure that we're not missing out on nothing. Oh well, hey, good stuff. She's actually just going to, because we can manage to kill one.
Perfect.
There we go. We can get that 50 for us. Nice. Alright.
I'm going.
And they're all back in action.
Right.
This crit. Let's do you.
They're open.
A chance.
Spreading damage a little bit, but
Battle complete.
good stuff.
Now to reset my.
And we got one more enemy. All right.
There. Here's
done.
our shot.
So just like before, she's gonna have to analyze because we don't have any other option.
Go.
Danghorn, level 102. A wild boar with a ferocious snort that can only see directly forward. Nothing in this world can stop its rage-filled charge. It's weak to water and wind.
Right.
Is it also weak to...
Break them! Raging hammer!
Yeah, I'm gonna say it
Let's go.
is. I am gonna say it is. All right.
Zero breaker!
Immediately got the
Of
break.
course.
And it looks like that thing couldn't line anything up.
Come. Perfect.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
this.
go, Lloyd.
Leave it to me.
I'm
All right, so
going.
that thing is about to heal itself. I'm gonna have to have both of them do their thing. That sucks, but we don't want it to heal.
Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls.
Let's go ahead and cue this up for us now.
Embraced by silver light. Fine. Right.
Oh. Oh, well, hey. Wow, talk about overkill. But that's okay. We can go ahead and build our CP back up, no problem. But it would have been nice if she could have done a little bit more damage. We don't have any damage boosting orders, though.
All taken care of.
So that's the only problem there.
Yeah.
All that. Battle scopes. Merciful, merciful battle scopes.
Now's our chance.
Ooh, can't forget this one here.
Now's our chance.
Reviving Balm. Yeah, we'll be able to make use of that too. And it seems like Lloyd is not in the mood for fishing because I did not see the prompt for that come up. One Wonders? No, I'm wrong. It's right there. Check it out. I think that's it. It's gotta be. We can fish. Alright, well, whatever. Always got time for a little breaky break, right? Nice.
Good.
Yeah, come to Papa. Success! Haha! Alright, what do we got?
It's a nice catch.
Skygill, I'll say. Plenty of Sepith Mass. But, from here, we got ourselves another new victim.
There!
No, too far.
There!
There we
Easy
go.
victory.
I would rather just throw the battle scope out. Death Scorp. Level 102. A legendary insect evolved from its aquatic habitat when it grew wings. It charges its enemies with its burly yet sleek body. It's weak to fire and space.
It's my turn.
We're probably just gonna have to bully these guys to death. Yeah.
Right.
Break
That would pair well with her
Raging hammer!
Bushiwa
Let's go.
thing.
Yeah.
Instant kill.
I'm going.
Oh my god. We actually did not want that to happen though.
Yeah! Perfect!
These crits.
There!
Resist. Good stuff. Miss. Can we get it?
Go.
No, she's too far.
Hey!
That sword is like 5 feet long.
Right!
Oh, well, whatever.
I'm going.
There we go.
Now!
There!
This is it!
Alright. Easy as can be.
That's Arisha. I can always count on you.
If there's a back, I've got it covered.
With this, I don't believe. Yeah, we got something coming at us. That sounds like. Get down! They're not ready to take these on? Psh, we can do it. We each get one apiece. Those look like Zalber's soldats. Indeed, those new soldats showed up in the city after the battle. I suppose you weren't able to see the moment they arrived. No, I faintly recall seeing them as I was losing consciousness. They're no big deal. I'm not sure what to make of them showing up now of all times. They're just gonna be another wall for us to get over. Those two looked like they were flying in the direction of Tangram Fortress, but why? It's in the process of being decommissioned. I learned the occupying forces set up defensive lines to the east and west while I was scouting yesterday. They have several of those soldats at their disposal as well. Well, that's not good news. That will make it difficult for Erebonia and Calvert to intervene. Since when have we needed Erebonia or Calvert's help? Regardless, I can't hear any more of them approaching. Let's make our way to the city while we have the chance. There are sure to still be plenty of monsters on the highway though, so be careful. I will. Let's hurry. It probably won't let us go this way. Yeah, our objective is to head to Crossbell City even. This way leads to Tangram Fortress. If only it hadn't fallen into Rufus's hands. I feel the same, but there's nothing that can be done for now. We should stay away from that direction. For now, we'll liberate it all. Go ahead and throw, well, clearly throwing Rufus in jail doesn't actually do anything, so. I wonder. We'll probably just put him under his brother's supervision.
I won't let Rufus Alberea get away with this. First things first. Now it's our chance. The city's holding up.
Oh, Lloyd.
Anybody would be frustrated in this situation, but Lloyd has definitely been giving it 1000%. This road leads to Armorica village. Let's keep our sights set on the city first. We need to assess the situation there. Right. Good old Armorica. Yeah. This is what we want to see.
Got you!
Come
All
here.
threats will be eliminated.
Triple advantage. Not going to waste a single moment. Venom Plant King, level 103. A voracious plant with 3 giant mouths that are always gaped wide open, ready for another meal. It's weak to wind and mirage.
Right! Break them! Raging hammer! Right!
Okay. We probably should have had Lloyd buff himself first.
You vile!
Golden.
I'm going.
And he's got Zero Craft coming up. Let's make sure. Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Actually, he doesn't have Zero Craft coming up. She does.
Behold my dance, an illusory offering
That
to
free
departing souls.
buffed Paraceline dance.
Embraced by silver light. Fine.
I hate to use a turn to heal him, but if we gotta, we gotta.
It's my turn.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get ourselves that 10k HP real quick. Oh my god.
Break
Alright, one of these.
Raging hammer. Let's go.
And I keep... Alright, hold on. Should have done this because I wasted a turn.
Let's go.
Nice.
They're open.
A chance.
That's the break.
Right. Yeah. They're open.
A chance.
The only problem is...
Behold my dance, an illusory
if this thing gets another
offering to
turn off,
departing
Risha's
souls.
gonna die.
Sleep, embraced by silver
So that's
light.
why I'm not super worried about this. And if she doesn't get the kill, then we're gonna go ahead and S-break with Lloyd as well.
Right.
Wow, that wasn't anywhere close.
It ends here.
Man. And because I didn't use her, use Risha's S-Craft, our turns are gonna come later than they normally would. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're gonna come as late as they usually would have, Polluted Earth. Oh, good stuff.
You vile.
No counterattack?
You vile.
Well, hey.
I won't lose.
Alright, so we'll do this.
Revel in the night.
I
Yeah.
won't lose.
She's crazy with that. Now, there is a very high chance that if we try to attack,
Yeah.
we will get humbled instantly.
Of course. Yes.
Whoa, good stuff.
There.
This should clinch it. No. Let's just have him move back. Okay.
It's my turn.
That was the smart move, honestly.
This is nothing. Yes.
Alright. It could have gone a
Done what
little
we set
south
out to
for
do.
us by having him run up. Oh, check it out.
Nice. I did it.
Paid off. Didn't learn anything, but it still paid off.
I should treat my injuries soon.
You'll be alright. So let's grab
Wonder
this.
who would put that chest there.
Dragon Vein. The assault gauge gradually recovers in the field. Can we even equip that, is the question. We got this defense 1. Yeah. Go ahead and throw that on there. So he's got main Brave sub Murakumo. She's got main Murakumo sub Brave. But those are the only 2 Master Quartz we got, so it's not like we really have a choice. Oh, I did not want to fight this. Risha is taking an actually insane amount of damage from these complete randos. I don't really understand why. But it's making me want to put that defense 3 on her, because there's no friggin' way a Death Scorp should be dealing over 5,000 damage to her with its basic attack. That's crazy, right? That's completely insane. Go ahead and grab this from right under your nose. Yeah, free food. Bob and weave through you guys. Uh-oh, hold on. Because if it throws us into a fight, we're not going to be ready for it. Oh, she already has a defense one. That's not good. Can we give her... It's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah. All right.
I feel nice and recharged now.
So, what's up next? Uh-oh, we're out in the open. There's another one. This way, quickly! That was close. We're not far from the city, but we can't keep getting slowed down. We need to hurry. Lloyd, are you okay? Did your wound open? Stay still. I'll check. No, I'm fine. Never mind me. We need to get to the city. Don't be ridiculous! We need you if we're going to take Crossbell back. What good would collapsing here do? People are relying on your leadership. So please stop disregarding your own well-being. Risha, No, you're right. My apologies for shouting like that. Please let me check on your wounds. I need to make sure you'll be okay. Alright. Thanks. Man. You're fortunate they hadn't opened all that much. I replaced the bandages. Are you still feeling any pain? No, I'm fine. I'm sorry about how I was acting earlier. I was letting the stress get to me. That must have seemed pretty pathetic. Some leader I am. I don't think anyone can blame you for losing your composure. That ceremony was meant to be the moment we spent over 2 years fighting for, only to have the rug pulled out from under us again. We're all frustrated, and the SSS did the lion's share of the work. Of course it would upset you most of all. Come on, I think you're giving me a little too much credit. If I'm being honest, I feel lost right now. I'm not sure what I should be doing. Even if we make it to the city and assess the situation, how do we fight against an army of Zauber's soldats? Is it even possible to take Crossbell back from Rufus and that Ebon defense force? Lloyd, let me ask you this.
What is it that matters most to you?
Is that something he said to her before?
Can you truly turn your back in the face of what you hold dear?
From Elia.
Okay, that's something Elia said before.
I was hoping you'd notice. It's what she had you deliver to me during Crossbell's last bid for independence.
What is it that matters most to you? Can you truly turn your back in the face of what you hold dear?
Those words have kept me going over the last 2 years, no matter how bad things have been. As long as you don't lose sight of the most important thing to you, your path will always be clear. That's what I believe, at least.
What matters to me most? Right now, that would be liberating Crossbell. Though I still don't know how we're going to achieve that. What I do know is that the rest of the SSS and all our allies are out there working toward the same goal. So if we can reunite with them and work together, maybe we'll have a chance.
More than a chance. We're definitely gonna clobber Rufus next time.
I think so too. That was how we made it through our last crisis, and it's how we'll make it through this one. We have to keep believing and focus on what we each can do to help. And above all, never lose sight of what matters to us most. For me, that would be everyone I cherish, including Arkansas. And you too, Lloyd.
Oh.
So please try to be kind to yourself. I'll be right here with you if you need support.
Risha MVP.
Risha. All right. I will. Sorry for worrying you. It's just as you said. All we can do right now is focus on what is right in front of us. It's simple, really. I can't believe I forgot that after all we've been through.
I agree that knowing what's happening in the city is a good idea. We just need to be careful.
And make sure we don't have to fight an army of Zalber's soldots before we get there.
Hopefully, it will give us an idea of what to do next. So I'll give you all the help I can. It's the least I could do for someone who's always accepted me. Whether I was Risha Mao or Yin.
Thank you, Risha. I'll do everything I can to protect the things and people we both cherish. No matter what it takes. We will liberate Crossbell.
As many times as it takes.
Of course we will.
Golden. I imagine if you could transfer over save data from Zero or Azure, that scene would be different depending on whoever you picked at the end of Azure. But, oh well. They already know what time it is when it comes to Risha and Ellie. Lloyd and Risha set off for the city once more after a short break. Lloyd's t-shirt. We can fish, but we've already fished enough. I'm really just wanting to make sure there's no chest down here. There's one over there. Nope. Just stuff, assorted grains, things like that. Alright. And then we can head over there and get what we need to get. As interesting a prospect as fighting the Venom Plant King is, we're not going to be doing that. The Ebon Defense Force. Because this is what's going on in Crossbell. C and Reen, yeah, 317, March 17th. They're currently all over in Heimdall. And taking it quite, well, Reen's group at the very least, from what we observed, is taking it quite
take that enemy
leisurely. So it's up to Lloyd and the SSS to do the real work around these parts. Well, I say that, but
I wonder who would put that
I'm
chest
sure
there.
Nemesis Arrow Ultra Rare. I'm sure that can go on hers. Evasion +3. She can't equip any of this stuff, so it doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm looking at her orbment for. Nope. You've already killed one of your brethren already, so we'll give you the gift of life. Alright, East Crossbell Highway 1. But it makes you wonder. Anything over there? Yes. Something over here that is very much worth getting.
That treasure chest doesn't appear to have been opened yet.
Gladiator belt. Automatic CP restoration. He doesn't really have a space for it. Yeah, because I don't really want to... I don't really want to do anything else with his loadout at the moment. But there's a bunch of different Gladiator belts and Gladiator headbands. They've got true and dire versions in this game. Alright. Crossbell. Whoa! We're definitely not making it past them. We're almost there. That's the city's east entrance. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's too much to handle for just the two of us. It's the EDF and more of those soldots. It figures they'd set up a perimeter here. There must be several soldiers stationed inside the city by now. Lloyd, let's try taking cover in that area by the watchtower. We should be able to see the harbor district from there. Good thinking. I should have a pair of binoculars in my detective toolkit. Oh, okay. Those have never been mentioned before, but why not? Stands to reason. Honestly, well, I would say what's preventing us from just swimming in via the harbor district, but we would be complete especially in all our very heavy gear. We'd be making it through slow if we didn't. Well, they're probably pretty strong swimmers, but we would still be moving slowly enough to be picked off easily if we tried, so. Everybody just going about their day, but they're mind controlled some kind of way. That's why they seem to not care about the EDF being there. You were right. The city is absolutely crawling with them. What's strange is that it's like the citizens aren't even fazed by their presence. It's as if they're completely under the Supreme Leader's spell. Quite literally, I might add, judging by the reaction to that dancer. So it was her. We can't rule out the public turning on us and handing us over to the soldiers. All things considered, sneaking into the city doesn't seem like the wise option right now, even if we could. What are we gonna do then? That was the whole point we were coming over here, wasn't it? That aside, what about the soldats? Where could they have come from? I mean, if there's one thing Erebonia has, it's military supremacy, so... The Black Workshop is supposed to be out of commission completely. Reen and his friends confirmed it after the war. It shouldn't be possible for new models like those to still be in development. There is that too, yeah. Though now that I think about it, there was definitely something strange about that Asmodyne we fought a while ago. The investigation Erebonia conducted on the Black Workshop turned up no record of a soldat like that. He memorized all the information in there? Well, that's unsettling. If it were just that one unit that fell through the cracks, that would be one thing, but an entire army like this? How did Rufus get his hands on so much firepower out of seemingly nowhere?
That's enough sniffing around, you filthy rats.
Oh, bring it on! Yeah. It's the Ebon Defense Force. A patrol unit? How are they able to spot us this far off the highway? Maybe they too had binoculars? Heh. Bannings and Yin. Just as the Supreme Leader had expected. He predicted that you would return to scout the area right about now. We've been waiting for you. He predicted that? Please don't let there be any more causality nonsense going on. He read that far ahead? He always was devilishly cunning. Now, why don't you put your weapons down and surrender? The Supreme Leader is merciful. He's even granting you the opportunity to assist in our glorious plan if you take his hand now. We'd be happy to assist with putting him in a prison cell where he belongs. Back me up, Risha. I'm with you, Lloyd.
Commencing extermination.
Uh-oh. Now, I know what we normally do.
Revel in the night.
But, let's go ahead and hit him with this action.
Behold my dance.
And that's Zero Craft too.
Souls. Sleep.
Now, if this gets them a little too low, then we're gonna have to skip that Zero Craft. But otherwise, Lloyd's gonna do his thing. Yeah, see, we're good.
It ends here.
Right. You guys wanted this action? You got it. There should be... I wonder if on hard mode... Well, because I'm just thinking about, in order to make hard mode maybe a little bit more difficult... Even though there wasn't anybody else there in the story, they still could have given us. Oh yeah, we gotta look at that dude because otherwise he's gonna die before we get a chance to analyze him. And we have exactly enough left. EDF soldier rifle, level 102. A soldier with the supreme leader. He turns his barrel coldly toward any who resist the occupation of Crossbell. He's weak to water and space.
Let's go!
Oh, we've already scouted all these dudes. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and teach them a little something something.
It ends here.
I thought they would make us do it all over again, but I wasn't paying enough attention. It's all good.
Rising.
Whoa! Oh, I was about to say, Lloyd's not even on the action bar anymore, but he's still there.
Why, you...
It's all good.
Death awaits you.
You're done.
Impossible.
Of course.
Ooh! Okay, because I was about to say, there's no way he can reach us.
Death awaits you.
Uh-oh. Aerial dust. Nothing we can't handle. Yeah, too easy. Even though another one of those would definitely be the death of us.
It's my turn.
Golden.
Impossible.
Sorry, but we got stuff to do.
And then Risha's closing in on level 102. If we fought all the enemies we saw on the way here, we definitely would have gotten that. How do you like that? Their persistence, I'll give them that. We never expected you to surrender so easily. But unfortunately for you, your fate was sealed the moment you came here. HQ respond. This is the 27th Eastern Surveillance Unit. We can't let him call in reinforcements! I'm a step too far to stop him in time. That means somebody else is gonna show up and take him out for us. Probably Randy or Tio. No, Ellie, because she was the only one who was alone. Well, not I've guessed. No! Lecter?
Sweet dreams.
This is HQ. Respond.
And watch him copy the dude's voice perfectly. If there's one thing I've learned with Trails games, just because you've been part of the exact same organization working towards the exact same goal for years doesn't mean you have any allegiance to each other and will actively work against each other the moment it suits you. It's crazy, but it's very convenient for writing purposes.
There was a suspicious sighting during our patrol, but it turned out to be harmless. We'll be finishing our sweep shortly.
Understood. Return to your post as soon as your task is complete.
I guess they kind of sound alike, maybe?
That should buy us a few minutes at the very least. That was a pretty close call, huh?
What are you doing here?
Lecter Arundel.
It's been a while, Bannings. Yin, I've been looking for you two. Didn't expect to find you so close to the city, though. I don't know whether to call you brave or plain stupid.
The Imperial Intelligence Division's Scarecrow. What's a former Ironblood doing here? Don't tell me you have a hand in all of this, too. Sorry to burst your bubble, Detective. But you're way off the mark. This has got nothing to do with me and Claire. I knew something was about to go down, but even I didn't see it hitting the fan like this. Hold on. Are you implying that you knew there was going to be a crisis of some kind? And no comment. Listen, I came out here to cut a deal with you guys. I have some info that you and your friends might want to hear. You don't mean... Fine. I don't necessarily trust you, but I can recognize that hearing you out is in our best interests. Though we don't agree to anything else until we know more. So what does Lecter have to tell us? Very Curious. The three then made their way back to the crossroads before any more soldiers could arrive. Lecter provided valuable information as they walked. How valuable is this info? Some of the people in the city escaped to Armorica village? Yeah, relatively small number, mind you. Still, there were some who avoided being brainwashed by that strange dance and were evacuated to Armorica. By who? Are you saying that someone helped lead them there? Was it someone from the SSS? Yeah, though I couldn't tell you who. I figured you'd want to follow up on it if you're planning to liberate Crossbell. We do need all hands on deck for this one. It's not like we have any other leads at the moment, given how little we know about the EDF. He's saying we. You're not part of that. My instincts are telling me something else is going on near the village, too. That's why I figured my best play was to find you guys. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So, how about it? Did you buy any of that? It's not like you have a reason to believe me. I wouldn't blame you if you turned me down. No, we accept. Let's start heading for Armorica. Sheesh, that was fast. Don't you think you're being a little too trusting toward a former Ironblood? Who said I wasn't taking everything you told us with a hefty grain of salt? Right, it's not like Crossbell is going to be any less occupied if we take a quick detour there just to confirm. The reality is we're pressed for time, and we need a better handle on the situation. If nothing else, your instincts and strength in combat have proven reliable in the past. They'll be an asset for us. Besides, I have faith in our friends. I can't imagine them sitting idly by at a time like this. That's why I know you're telling the truth, whether you meant to or not. Helping people is what the SSS does. Huh. I have no objections either. Even if this did turn out to be a trap, I'm sure Lloyd and I could handle it. This isn't my first time working with someone I can't entirely trust. I should have known you guys would react like this. You don't know when to give up and always find the silver lining. No wonder you managed to survive the last couple of years. But I'm probably the last person you want reminding you how rough you had it, huh? Just so we're clear, this is a temporary arrangement based on give and take. We'll do whatever it takes to reunite with our friends and take back our home, including getting in bed with you. Fine by me. Here's to a fruitful little partnership, Bannings. Yin. I'm looking forward to seeing how far that stubbornness of yours takes you. This road will take us straight to Armorica village. There are people there waiting for us, so let's get moving. Right. Major Arundel. And after a quick little break, we're back in action. 1 second. Away we go. Little old Armorica Road. And then there's a battlefield.
Gehenna must have frozen over if we're teamed up.
There's a first for everything. You didn't have some premonition about this?
It doesn't work that way. I'm not omniscient, so we just gotta figure this out together.
Yeah, there's a battlefield somewhere around
Easy
here.
victory.
But that's much further on, so... Whoa! Did Murakumo level up? It must have. So instead of Mothra, we've got Mothros. It's all good. Mothro, level 103, a massive moth. It is said to be so proficient at mimicking the human tongue that researchers claim to have held conversations with it. It's weak to fire and time.
It's my turn.
We got BP up, Fool's Vermilion, Insight for 2 turns, damage was 40%.
Keep it up. Fool's Vermilion! It's my turn.
And then Insight replaced her thing. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's go ahead. Burning Heart. And I think Insight just makes us dodge literally everything.
It's my turn.
But who needs to dodge everything when you've got this?
Zero Breaker!
Why not?
Levitine, spell card getting heated. So he can boost himself. Random stat on ally or enemy. Definitely not doing that. Now that one's poison, so.
How about a little fire?
Death awaits you!
Sure does.
Perfect!
Alright, we'll just be able to bully these guys to death. Oh!
Battle complete.
Easy.
Now to reset myself.
Chevalier. Did her? Let's, we should probably take Lloyd off Murakumo and put him on Chevalier. Yeah. Let's sub him for Chevalier. Okay. And now we've got reciprocity. One person maining and one person subbing every single one. Gold. You guys are up next on the chopping block. We want to make sure, yep.
Got you!
An easy victory!
These are the same kind of enemies that we encountered at the thing. It's only one turn. Yeah, it is only one turn. So us issuing Fool's Vermilion didn't do anything. It was us using the battle scope. Farticus, level 103, a strange beast that walks on its front legs. Any who get a whiff of the gas it blasts are instantly rendered unconscious. It's weak to water and wind, surprisingly enough. 0 arts. And this is just damage plus 40%. It's not strength up or magic up.
Keep it up. Fool's Vermilion! Good to go.
Since we got that, we could Chrono Break. But that's not super duper necessary. We want to get every last one of them.
Right.
Lloyd, gonna have to bully him the old-fashioned way for a little while. Fragrant Aroma. Nope. Can't be touched.
Why not?
Yeah, maybe now let's do Chrono Break.
Gotcha!
Insight is such a ridiculous
Death awaits
skill.
you.
0 order. Might as well reissue this.
Keep it up. Fool's Vermilion!
Of course.
And then
Come!
bring everybody all together. Back to full just about.
Simple!
Nice!
Now!
There!
But it did push him out of the Chrono Break range, so that sucks.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
How about a little fire?
Let's go!
You're broken and you're frozen. That dude will be dead by his own accord pretty soon, so. Not worried about that.
I don't mind.
Just gotta keep on you. Oh, wow. Instantly confused.
They're open!
Jeez.
A chance! I'm going.
Let's go ahead. We should probably just restore him. Nothing that cures, just, yeah, sedative. Or is that's confuse and not faint, right? That is definitely faint. Oh my god.
I'm going.
Alright, God dang it.
Thanks much.
Okay.
I
So
don't
with
mind.
that... this thing will get off an attack, but it is going to die. Lloyd is susceptible to that too? Okay. It's only Risha, and we took the floral bottle off of her, so Risha can also be get got by that.
Hey! Now!
And this is probably going to be it.
I'm going. Yeah!
There we go.
Perfect.
It's mine! You asked for it!
Oh, I forgot we had this queued up. And we got you as well. Can he analyze? He can. Egg guard snake.
I'm going.
Damage plus 40%. He's got BP 0.
Keep it up! Fools Vermilion!
I'm going.
Can she... We already know that it's weak to this? Alright, well, whatever. Okay. Egg guard snake, level 103, a bizarre reptilian that cradles a large bird's egg. This is not done out of any love, but more in hopes of eating it later. It's weak to earth and wind. That egg is really freaking huge, though.
Arcus, activate!
If you're weak to fire, why not? Nice! But we've got insight up, so I don't know what I'm celebrating. Let's go ahead and Venom Flame. Well, no, because we don't know how much damage that's going to cause. But this 20%, yeah, this 20% flat damage buff, not too shabby.
There!
Everybody gets a little taste of the Venom Flame.
Death awaits you.
Let's just have her... They're all lined up for it, so... And if this Zerul cannon doesn't do it, which I'm assuming it's going to knock out the Mothro at least. Yeah, see?
Right.
And everybody else can just get bullied. Well, the remaining Farticus can just get bullied to death. But Galleon Fort has one of the most overblown, ridiculous animations for being like an early game spell. It's not like it does like a crazy amount. Well, I guess that is a pretty okay amount of damage.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that auto charge.
Why not?
Gotcha.
Definitely pretty good odds.
Man, the legendary part of the legendary Shang show is underselling it.
Strange, because Scarecrow oversells how scary you actually are.
Level up. There we go.
I need to keep at it.
At least that was kind of a compliment, though. Well, they did compliment each other.
Just another day for free stuff.
Scent makes enemies more likely to notice you. She said Lecter's not all. She said Lecter's not nearly as scary as his title would imply.
Hey!
And we don't need to worry about this egg guard snake because
Now's
we've
our
already
chance.
killed one. That means we've fully explored this particular part of Armorica. Unless... Couldn't we go down there in the... We might have been able to... Oh, crap! Alright, definitely did not intend for that to happen, but ultimately we ended up being able to handle it pretty easily. A bunch more stuff. I probably should Let's actually cook a little bit. Blazing Mapo Tofu. Let's have Risha try it.
I'd love to cook for you. I did better than usual.
Bewitching almond jelly. So that's good. They don't share recipes either? An interesting amount of realism. And we don't have any more healthy liquors, so we can't make another bewitching almond, but... Or bewitching almond jelly. Which is interesting, because it's... Felt like we've gotten a whole lot of... Oh, we got a thing. Maybe it'll be a scene, maybe it'll be a fight, but... We definitely don't want to get caught out. None of us can heal. And I am running low on basically everything.
I feel nice and recharged now.
Well, let's hope that's enough to carry us through whatever this is. Well, this area is not a big open space. Nope, it is a fight. No preamble, no nothing. Alright, you are going to open up with an analyze. You will issue the Fool's Vermilion for that insight status. Before also analyzing. Dino Vulture, level 104. A vicious dinosaur with a fierce jaw and muscular limbs. It pursues prey until it falls, making escape wholly impossible. It's weak to water and mirage. Oh, 0 arts. Well, that's cool. Blade Fang, level 103. The smallest among its kind with respectably hefty limbs. It leaves behind massacres with its strong jaw and hulking legs. It's weak to fire and mirage. So that means Galleon Fort time. Right. After I just spent all that time making fun of it too. There's nothing we can really do. Well, we do want to impede, which he cannot do. But he can stop it whole by paralyzing it. Alright, so you guys get the Galleon Fort.
Of course.
You guys also get the Galleon Fort. Don't know what's about to happen with that, but we do know that since he's already moving... Rubrum Knight. Go ahead and make that a reality. Yeah, see, that didn't stop nothing.
Okay, playtime is over.
Rubrum Knight!
Okay, later.
Dang. Combo Lightning Fang. At least it was him. And then this is the last bit of our Fool's Vermilion. With him out of commission right now, I think we will be using Lloyd's turn in order to heal him.
It's my turn.
Or maybe we can Brave Smash. Yeah, let's do this.
Zero Breaker!
Of course.
And then she'll heal him. But we are definitely running low on everything.
Thanks much.
Like, he'll just die, actually, if he takes another hit. Nice!
Of course.
let's do
Right
Raging
there.
Hammer.
Raging Hammer!
Death awaits you! Yeah!
Alright. Definitely gonna kill the
Behold my
little
dance,
one back there.
An illusory offer
And this
to departing souls.
should... Well, it probably won't break the
Embraced
Dino
by
Vulture,
silver light. Bind!
but it should show us some good stuff
Right!
with that break gauge. Yeah.
Zippo!
Finally.
I don't mind.
Let's go ahead and... Yeah. Nice.
Let's go! Hey! They're open!
Whoa.
Mine!
You
I don't
definitely need
mind.
to... We can't Fool's Vermilion this.
Gotcha! There!
Dang.
Of course!
Was hoping that would be enough. Oh well. Confusion, but that's... We're the only targets left in here, so...
Zippo!
Good to go. Sure.
Alright. We got it.
That's some
It's all
bad
good.
luck facing us.
103.
Nice!
Are we going to comment on being accosted by those? Yep, we are. Ugh. Lloyd! Did that battle open any wounds? No. Most of my blood is still inside. I'm just worn out. And here I was thinking you'd suddenly lost your touch. But you picked as good a spot as any. Why don't we sit at that rest area? I wish I could suggest we keep going, but something tells me that wouldn't be wise. Sorry for slowing everyone down. Oh, hush. It's really not a problem. There. Have a coffee on me. Much appreciated. Well, I'd say we're about halfway to the village now. Practically a stone's throw away. No signs of EDF patrols either. Much like when President Croix was in charge, I'm guessing they can't spare the resources for neighboring villages and towns. That'd work in our favor, at least. I'll take anything that helps us reunite with our friends as quickly as possible. Yeah, ain't much time to lose. They completely blindsided us with that attack on the ceremony. Who knows what else they can do? Especially considering everything going on the past month in the Empire. What's been going on the past month in the Empire? What do you mean? We last liberated Crossbell only a month ago. Don't tell me something has happened since. Behind the scenes anyway, yeah. For one, someone broke into an RMP guardhouse. Me and Claire had to look into it. Then last week, Prince Oliver and his wife went missing, the courageous they were on and all. Now hold on! Don't do that to Scheherazade! She's not just Prince Oliver's wife, okay? The entire courageous? This is news to us. I guess that... Wait, have they ever met Shara? They sure have, yeah. She did a whole dance with them and everything. I guess... And they were at the wedding. I guess that would explain why we haven't been able to get in touch with Reen and the gang. Oh yeah, you guys use that round of 7 thingy for communicating over long distances. That'll be it then. The sonorous seashell was on the Courageous when it disappeared, and that system is useless without it. As we speak, all of the communication with the outside world has been jammed. Doubt we can count on Class 7 or any of your other buddies outside Crossbell to help us right now. Guess you're right. And you think the culprit behind the chaos in Crossbell is responsible for it all? Yep. Crossbell lies at the center of everything right now. Isn't that always the case, though? Shame Claire and I didn't realize before Rufus and his men escaped. I pulled out all the stops to at least get myself into Crossbell, but they still got the upper hand. It's astonishing how well prepared they were. Not to mention outmaneuvering you and Claire is no small feat. Not many can pull that off. Tell you the truth, the whole thing still makes 0 sense to me. I just can't imagine that everything he said was a lie. Even he isn't that much of a weasel.
I will be the one to bear the responsibility for His Excellency's actions. It is the best way we can go about quelling the unrest in Erebonia and solving the issue of Crossbell all at once. I can think of no better way for us Ironbloods to honor him.
He really said that? Still, there's no point denying what happened in front of your own eyes, so we've got a score to settle. And it's on me to settle it, both for the other Ironbloods who once served under Osborn, and for his kid who can't be here. But to be honest, I've got another more personal reason for wanting to fix this. Crossbell's been my favorite vacation spot ever since I snuck in here 2 years back. The sooner you guys can reclaim your independence, the sooner I can come chill in my party shirt. Sure, we'll give it our best shot. We can't afford to rest until everyone is free. It's the SSS's duty to the whole of Crossbell. And I'll liberate Arkansas while we're at it. The sooner we do that, the sooner we can perform again. So we're going to be using you. No. You know what? Are they about to induct him into the SSS? This isn't even the first time you've helped us. You lent a hand in arresting the former president. So why don't we drop all the talk of using one another and just work together on this? I should have figured you'd say that eventually. Fine, have it your way. I'm counting on you, Bannings. The same to you. Their duty to the whole of Crossbell. After they had rested long enough for Lloyd to recover his strength, the trio set off once more for Armorica. We can't actually buy anything out of there, but we can fish here.
I bet we could fish here.
Hey, Lloyd concurs. But I think we'll actually reach Armorica next time. So definitely join me then for more Trails into Reverie. Bye for now, guys.
A sea of clouds, and at its heart, the world tree, piercing the heavens. This is the world we call home. All rest